Meet Thomas. He has been awake for 6 seconds, and he is already losing.
We all know Thomas because for the most of us, we are Thomas. Thomas is safe. He has a roof over his head, the temperature in his room perfectly controlled. If he gets hungry, food arrives at his door in 20 minutes. By the standards of his ancestors, Thomas is living like a king. But Thomas doesn't feel like a king. He wakes up every morning with a promise. He tells himself, today is going to be different. Today, I'm going to write a book. Today, I'm going to be present. But then, the screen lights up, the notification ping, and the loop starts again. Input, output, input, output. He isn't living his life, he's reaching to it. He's drowning in information, but he's starving for wisdom. We look at Thomas and we judge him. We call him lazy. We say he has no discipline. But that is a lie. Thomas isn't lazy. Thomas is caged. We have built a world that is designed to keep us comfortable, but it accidentally trapped us. And to understand how to get out, we have to talk about some rats from the 1970s. Now, to understand why we are stuck, we have to look at a famous experiment. For decades, the scientists believed that addiction is purely chemical. And the experiment was simple. You put a rat in a cage alone. You give it 2 water bottles. One is just water. The other is laced with heroin or cocaine. And every single time, the rat becomes obsessed with the drug water. It drinks and drinks until it overdoses and dies. The conclusion seemed obvious. The drug is the hook. But in the 1970s, a professor named Bruce Alexander noticed something. The rat in the experiment was alone. It had nothing to do but take drugs. So he built Rat Park. It was heaven. Good food, colored balls, tunnels, and most importantly, other rats. Friends. And guess what happened? The rats in the Rat Park ignored the drug water. They barely touched it. None of them overdosed. While the lonely rats were killing themselves, the happy rats were choosing life. He realized that addiction isn't about the chemical, it's about the cage. And Thomas is living in the lonely cage. We have built a human version of the isolated cage. We have replaced connection with likes. We have replaced purpose with content. And we wonder, why are we addicted to the drug water? We aren't addicted to our phones because we love them. We are addicted to them because we are terrified of the silence. We are terrified of being alone. But here's the truth that Thomas, and maybe you, need to hear. The cage is unlocked. The door has been open this whole time. You don't need more discipline. You need more friction. You need to reintroduce the struggle that your ancestors lived with. If you're afraid of the cold, take a cold shower. If you're afraid of your own thoughts, sit in a room with no phone for 20 minutes. If you're afraid of looking stupid, go start a business. Human beings were not made for comfort. We were made for the arena. You are going to finish this video in a few seconds, and the algorithm is going to try to serve you another one, another dopamine hit, another distraction to keep you in the cage. Don't let it. Prove to yourself that you are not a rat. Turn off the screen, go find some friction, because the comfort is killing you. But the struggle is where you will find your life.